I also talk and by email and phone and let's see here, and by paper, I help correct the name with them. Okay, I get everything squared away. I'm the one that's been doing all the work, and now they just keep rubber stamping it right through and trying to get me to just pay without giving me the information. All I want for my defense, they're already talking about, oh, you got to come back down there. Oh, you got to go, you got to come down here. No, send me the information that I've requested first, and then we can talk about whatever the rest of the prosecution. But this whole thing is reeking of a scam to just push me aside and push me aside. You know what I'm saying?
No, I do. I understand.
So why now I've got a different city attorney. Well, I filed that complaint against the judge. The city attorney's name was in it. And now that assistant city attorney, he finally gave me the prosecuting attorney's number, because before he was just giving me that Charles Weir was just simply giving me a general number that went straight to voicemail every time I called it. So after I filed that complaint and he got a copy of it, then he was much more compliant, and then he said, here's the direct number to the guy you need to talk to. So I've been calling and emailing for over a week now, this guy, Jose Nino, and guess what? He doesn't answer, he doesn't pick up, he doesn't do anything. The court date was the 24th. I'm the one that, in fact, this is beautiful here too. The city of San Antonio, this is perfectly describes what's going on here. The city of San Antonio writes up this letter, my appearance notice to appear in the municipal court on June 6th. It's not postmarked until June 11th, 5 days later. And then I don't get it. I'm in Minnesota, so I don't get it for another 3 to 4 days. It doesn't get here till the 14th. And then you have to be there on the 24th. So what they're doing, they're delaying it and pushing it back. But when they write up the way to resolve and the way to pay, it gets here in 2 business days from the point they stink and write it out. So it's just ridiculous. Why can they not give me the information that I've requested?
If it's, okay, like I said, if it's some of what you're talking about and dealing directly with the prosecutor might be discovery, and that's kind of separate and outside of the act.
Okay, right.
There are requests that you've made under the act, not the one that the ruling is based on. So like I said, that one we've ruled. They are supposed to release basic information, but
right.
It sounds like you have that. What you want is some more detailed information.
Well, no, I don't have any information. They haven't sent me anything.
They have not sent you anything?
They haven't sent me anything. They have not sent me the MDT or just the DIT. All I want is the dash cam and the MDT. That's not that.
Okay, see, the dash cam video is in part. Basic information is generally, the way we describe it, is what's on the front page of an offense report. So just the name, who's involved, the arresting officer's name, that type of information.
Okay, gotcha.
So the dash cam video and the mobile data, that's not going to fall under basic.
Okay, so that's discovery is what you're telling me.
Right, well, no. That information can still be subject to the act. What I'm telling you is, in this ruling, we told them they could withhold that type of information.
Okay.
So what I'm saying is, when you're talking to the prosecutor, that's discovery. But what we would be concerned about, so the only part left that we would be concerned about, is when you told me at the beginning that you had made requests to several people. So if there's some of them that have not complied and not responded, then those written requests we would handle as a complaint.
Gotcha. So,
does that make sense? I know I went through a lot there, but...
Yeah, no, I get you. You're saying the first... I have a formal request that I made. It was to Janie Gutierrez of the Open Records Liaison of the San Antonio Police Department. I was carbon copied to the chief of police, to the city attorney, and then to your office as well. Well, not yours personally, but the attorney general's office.
Right.
That was... So after they told me they needed... I did it online, and they were late to get back to me for that. And then they told me they needed a written one, so I filled out the written one, sent that the same day they told me, and then all I got was that Charles Weir contacting you at requesting to deny my request, and then I sent a second one citing, or a third one actually, but a second paper one citing discovery this time again. Well, not really again. The first time it was open records. This time it was discovery.
Right, I was saying discovery is separate.
Right,
Discovery is not under the act. That's not something we would do.
Yeah, you don't deal with that one. Okay. But
right,
anyways.
Discovery is separate from an open records request. That's
right.
under the court rule.
Yep. So, okay, so yeah. So Chief McManus and the city attorney's office did not ever respond. Well, I guess unless you consider the response by Charles H. Weir, the assistant city attorney, the late response, if you consider that his response from the city attorney's office that also got that first initial request. But then the office of Greg Abbott never made a response until, well, the letter that I got from you guys. But that was not in response to my first letter. That was in response to Charles H. Weir and the ruling. That was the response that I got.
Right.
But
I mean, actually, my office wouldn't have that information other than what they had sent us.
Okay.
And the stuff they have sent us is protected under the Act, under a specific section, because otherwise, and we do have people that do it all the time, is once they send it to us, request it, but since we only have it for the purpose of ruling on it, it's protected.
Okay.
But what I'm saying is, if there was a separate request to the city attorney's office, which, they've said is a separate entity, and they have not responded, then you could go ahead and send us a copy of that and file a complaint, and we would contact them and find out what has gone on.
Okay, gotcha. Well, all right. But, okay, are you going to, for crying out loud, why is this such an issue just to get what I've requested legally multiple different times, and they keep switching different people? You see what I'm saying? I started out with trying to contact the city attorney. Well, he's too important and too busy, and so they gave me his little his lady.
As for legislative structure, I can't tell you. It shouldn't be. We try to work with governmental bodies and help them understand that information does need to be released promptly, pursuant to law, and how to make that efficient. So as to why they haven't done that, that I can't answer for you.
Okay.
That's part of the complaint process, is
right.
Us calling them and asking why this is going on and why they're not complying with the act.
Right. Okay, well, yeah. This is this third city attorney that I'm dealing with here, or prosecuting attorney, Samuel Adams. He's now telling me that I just finally got a letter from city attorney's office today, and they're talking about a bunch of stuff that really doesn't matter, but again, I'm going to have to send him now another request because they keep hopping around and pushing it to a different guy. So if I send a request to him and then a complaint about it, guess what's going to happen? I know they've got plenty of assistant attorneys down there. They're just going to keep hopping around.
Well, and which assistant attorney you send it to doesn't matter for purposes of the Open Records Act. Like I said, discovery and who you're dealing with and all of that is separate.
Right.
But if a request is, sent in writing to their office, then that's a request to the whole office. It doesn't matter which attorney received it at that time.
Well, yeah, okay, I understand.
Which is why I'm telling you, go ahead and file a complaint. I don't care that in the meantime a case has been passed off to a different attorney. I just care about, did that office receive a request that they have not complied with?
Right. Okay. Okay. Well, either way, I also contacted the office of Texas Department of Tourism and the office of the governor over this whole thing, because it's just getting ridiculous. The court date was the 24th, and they've been playing these delay games to try and just, punk me into paying instead of giving me the information. Whether it's open records or whether it's discovery, I still can't get it. That's what I'm getting at here.
I understand.
So,
like I said,
all right.
The one I can try to help you with, and the one I can't.
Right, okay, I understand. So, okay, all right.
Do you have our address is on the bottom of the ruling, but I can also give you our fax number as well.
Oh, okay, yeah. Why don't you hand me your fax number? And I can I could scan or fax or whatever, get you some copies somehow, mail them to you. All right, go ahead.
You ready? It's 512
512
481
481
1992.
1992.
Yep.
All right, faxed for the Attorney General.
And like I said, our P.O. box, it should be on the ruling that you received. I mean, I give you that as well, but it should be on there.
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. I've sent plenty of things to you guys, I believe. Or well, I guess I've sent a lot of stuff to you guys. Let's see here. Do you guys get it from? Do you want it sent to the P.O. box? I've been sending it to 300 West 15th Street, Austin, Texas. That's the physical address of.
That is the Attorney General's address, but that's not our building.
Okay, so you guys
So
are.
I would send it to the P.O. box. I mean, I believe obviously the ruling says we received some comments, so we do get it. I mean, they're really across the street, but that technically is not the address that our division is at.
Okay, so you guys are at the.
We're at, what is it, 209 West 14th? I don't even know where. Yeah, 209 West 14th is where we are.
Post Office Box 12548.
That's
Yep,
correct.
that sounds right. All right. All right. Well, I will.
I don't know if I helped or made things more complicated.
Well, yeah,
but...
no, I mean it's I don't know. It just seems ridiculous. The more and more I try to get things done, the more and more they try and block me. And I was hoping that the Attorney General's office would be able to, crack the whip on them. But I can see I'll just have to, file a complaint about this, and I can fax you over some stuff too. So.
That sounds good. I will keep an eye out.
All right. Thank you.
You have a good one.
Take care.
Bye.
Bye. Yeah.